Hello and welcome to another video. If you've watched the Greenfields video, you'll see at the end of it I put a little bit about Lewis Carroll and his birthplace. So anyway, I went away and I started watching various clips of Alice in Wonderland, and it got me thinking, you know, obviously he left Daresbury when he was 11 years of age and he went down to Oxford. That is where he wrote the book Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Now, it got me thinking, this rabbit hole thing where she chases a rabbit down by a hole, she slips down, and it's almost like a well. So my curious imagination got me thinking, was the well on the grounds of his former house the inspiration for the rabbit hole? So a revisit was needed, and today I'm going to slot my little action camera down the well and just have a little look at it basically and stuff like that, and just wonder, you know, was this the inspiration for the rabbit hole scene? Right, so I found another way in, which is the end of Morphley Lane, and again greeted by a metal sign, and there's your first rabbit. That's that sign from up yonder as well. I'm going to take you right down this path, which takes you right up to Lewis Carroll's birthplace. So further on up the path we come to our second rabbit, in need of a little bit of TLC, I think. So from the Greenfields video we came in the opposite end. I didn't know this bit existed until I've just walked down and just to see, you know, what it was basically. So yeah, we're gonna swing a left up here now and take you to the house. Not so nice today, but very peaceful. Just the sound of airplanes in the sky, you know, just how I like it. What's this here? Hop this way, hop this way. I'm assuming that could be from maybe an Easter egg, Easter bunny hunt thing, whatever they do. Right, so the first thing you're greeted with is what you see in the Greenfields video, which was the plaque of the sandstone. So you've seen that in the previous video, so I won't read that again, because you can just pause that and read that if you want. So I'm going to take a walk up to where I came in last time. This was the rabbit that we seen in the previous video. Now that is a little bit disappointing. I didn't think this area was like that, you know, sort of disregard for what's here. Let's just light a fire and possibly burn everything down. 2 benches where you can just sit and ponder. There's another one over there, I'll show you that in a minute. Right, so the car's parked just that way, so I'm going to wander through these trees again, and we're going to go up to the well and show you the well from the inside. I'm just waiting for Alec to turn up, so he shall be joining me in a minute. In the meantime, I'm just going to take a little walk around and just have a detailed look at the well, to be honest with you. So from what I've read online, this arch was the front of the house. So if you imagine this being the front door, I'll just spin around, show you. So yeah, apparently that was the front door, and then various rooms, and I'll show you that on this sign, but I've showed you it in the previous video. So yeah, so it says, can you imagine walking through the front door into the hall or collecting water from the well? The sound of boys reciting their Latin verbs in the schoolroom, Charles entertaining his brothers and sisters with stories and puzzles. So that arch there apparently is that. So you should have 2 trees either side, which is that one possibly. And then there's one to the left, which is that one, which I don't know if it's still the same, because I don't know, to be honest with you. But there's definitely 2 trees either side of the front door there, as you can see, and the well just in the distance there. So the household setting out across the fields and lanes of Daresbury Church is Sunday, Charles making friends with frogs, toads and worms, and how at the age of 28 he might have felt returning here to photograph his childhood home. Though it was a happy home for Carroll, the parsonage was distant from the parishioners in Daresbury. It was empty when it was burnt down around 1884. Since then, the remains have been taken to use on surrounding farms, leaving less evidence of its existence than the Cheshire Cat's smile. Obviously, that's telling you about the Lewis Carroll Centre. A parsonage that stood here had 7 bedrooms, but it must have been almost bursting at the seams. 9 of Charles' 10 siblings were born here, and his father took in paying pupils who stayed to learn Latin and ancient Greek. Then there were the servants, some of whom lived in. In all, there were 19 people staying here. Wow, on the night of the 1841 census. The sculpture that traces where the walls would have stood was designed by Christine Wilcox Baker and crafted by Dave Broadbent. So as I say, that is the picture of the house, which apparently is there. So yeah, I'll just take a walk around this way and just show you the bench. Again, you've seen it in the previous video, so I just thought I'd do a bit of a detailed look at this area. So there's another bench there. Just listen to that. Absolute peace. Absolute peace and quiet. When I stop talking, that is. Okay, so we're just coming up to the front of the house again. That's been here for a while. I don't know if someone's lost it or what have you, but right, so one can only assume this was possibly the hallway. It's sort of hard to imagine, you know, what was what, because let's have a look. If you see that well, is the well, oh no, the well, sorry, I thought the well was inside the house, but the well looks like it's on the outside of the house. So you've got like a little dormouse just there, little dormouse design. You have also, you've got 2 hinges here, so I'm assuming it lifts up that way. And obviously the National Trust have put these railings round and that on there to stop anyone falling in or anyone's dogs falling in. And what looks like up there is a reference to Alice in Wonderland as well. Like playing cards, you've got like clubs, hearts, diamond and spade. So yeah, as I say, it got me thinking, was this well the inspiration for the rabbit hole scene? Now obviously, you know, it's hard to explain. I'm no expert on Alice in Wonderland. I just find it a very surreal story, and I find it a quite interesting and fascinating story. And whatever come out of his head that time he wrote this, you know, it's sort of like when you see something like this, you start thinking, then you're overthinking, and then before you know it, you're back here and you're thinking, you know what, I'd like to look down there. The only way to get down there is by a small camera. So I've got a camera on a pole and some string, and when Eric gets here, we're going to see if we can get the camera down there and basically simulate Alice falling down the rabbit hole. So yeah, I'll wait for Eric to turn up and then we'll take you on a journey down the rabbit hole. Right, so there's a closer look at the top of the well. As you can see, the various playing card references there. Diamond, spades, hearts. There's a club somewhere. There's a club over there. And there's the house from just standing on this. Sounds like a chopper. Let's have a look. Yeah, we have a chopper. Right, okay, so here is attempt one at getting down the well, aka the rabbit hole. Don't want to drop them down the well, do we?
What's your fucking phone for?
Oh god, yeah.
Spanker.
Right, you just grab that for us, mate. I think just in case.
I think that would be wise.
Just in case. Let's see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna have to put it in on an angle. Right, so here we go in the well, which could have possibly been the inspiration for the rabbit hole.
Is that lit up?
No.
Your mic on?
It's on the pocket. The action. Ideally, we need to get down there, don't we? You know, down the centre. But if I put it there like that.
Wait. Go and be bold.
So as you can imagine, Alice has now fallen down the rabbit hole. And when she gets to the bottom, she's now in the water.
Is that light up the water?
Swimming. Let's beat back. I'm in the water.
House is getting wet, should have pulled it up. Let's play it back a bit as well to see what we can do. Okay. And then we'll go again.
Oh, yeah, go again.
Torch might have to go further across. Yeah. Like that. Is there a way of widening the beam on this, mate?
I think that's as wide as it goes, mate.
So what I'm going to do for it, I'm actually going to tie it around.
We're out. We are out.
That old beam. come on with the lad as well, you know. So, see,
Yeah, well,
I could have just sweared. Don't you bring the other ones over, do you think?
you're going to be looking in the car.
I've got roof bars, haven't I, but... If I do, I can get unloading them out ASAP. This is the rain.
Here we go, take two. We're going to try and get it directly in the middle.
That square there. So try that one there. Right, with the torch.
That?
It won't fit in there.
No, we'll watch.
You sure?
If I get it in on an angle like that, maybe.
Yeah, do you want me to go lower down?
Yeah, well, if I go like that, slot that in there like that, maybe. No.
Yeah, I'm sorry, mate. I'm not to get over. That's all.
Right, Eric's just getting over into the well. Watch you don't friggin' go down there. Ah, that's it. Much better.
Hang on. Let go. I've got it. Right. Up with it. Yeah, you need to turn it now. Hang on, let's go to let go.
That way, because that's leave it in there. Maybe.
Hang on, let go. Here we go, mate. Right, you're in.
I'm in.
Do you want me to go dead centre?
Yeah, if you can. Let's go from the top again.
Go.
Like that.
Right, if I just leave the torch there, do you think?
No, see if I can get it in a hole, like a...
Let's get it in.
In a gap. Like that, it may be. Here we go, take two in Alice's rabbit hole or well.
This lid comes off.
How deep do you reckon it is?
Oh. Let it come a little bit more. You okay? Here we go.
Cheers, dude.
Once again, I'm fucking, first in.
Okay, so that wraps today's video up. I do hope you have enjoyed your journey down the rabbit hole. In all honesty, in my opinion, I honestly think that that well inspired the rabbit hole scene. I may be wrong, but nothing is sort of known for certain in this. So yeah, as I say, he wrote the book while he was in Oxford. He could have been inspired whilst up here as a child. So cheers for watching as always, and we'll catch you in the next video. Come on, come on, out the way, out the way, come on, out the road, come on, out the road, come on baby, out the road, come on, out the road, go on baby. Hey, what's up here, you alright?